it's not about your teaching, it's about your upbringing, your mindset, like which kind of family you are. I have seen a lot of the people, they are the good. Still, there, if you look at their, the behavior, they behave like just like so bad guy. So it's not about that. Education, the thoughts depend upon the upbringing, their family backgrounds. Even a lot of the people, they have very good family background. Still, they behave so badly. So how can you say that? I think somewhere the social media has changed the people perspective.
So I'm Tanya Singh, joining you from Rajasthan. I'm a homemaker. My hobby is watching good movies and watching good web series. And then right now I'm waiting for my daughter's, report card. It will be show on 27th March. That time I will go for PTM. I attend PTM. Then I will watch what is her progress report.
Oh, good to know that.
Yes.
Now it's my part. My name is Ashfa, you
Mm-hmm.
know already, and I'm from UP, and my hobbies are reading books, diary writing, practicing yoga. And recently, I have created another hobby. It's writing the motivational, inspirational quotes.
Mm. Do
It's
you
about
think
that.
these motivational quotes, if we are listening every day, one, two, three quotes, it depends on your choice.
Mm.
So it will, boost your morale and it can give you, relief at some extent. Are you agree?
Yeah. Yes, I do agree. Because somewhere we need a tonic. Like
Mm.
what happens sometimes when we are having the food. So we take the soup, chutney
Mm.
like that. So the
Mm.
motivational quotes, inspirational quotes, they also do the work in the same manner. So yes, but
Mm.
there is a lot of the burdens for that. Some people say that motivation is nothing for them, but I believe it's not about just about motivation, it's just about inspiration. So I believe in the inspiration rather than the motivation. So for me, it's that's the work.
According to me, it always show you right path.
True. Right.
Whenever I'm feeling, stressed, that time I always listen. There is one channel, I forget the name. It always gives, some, preaches from Gita.
Hmm.
And it always gives me some relief when I'm hearing that course. I think
Yes,
that channel name is Akela Insan. Yes, Akela Insan.
yes, lot of the YouTubers are there, and their main content is the motivational course, uploading on the daily basis on the basis of the in the form of the reels, uploading on the community posts, so like that. Yes, I do also the same thing.
Because I always believe, Krishna's preaches their teachings
Mm.
because it always gives me, happiness and some peace of life also.
Yes, it's very much true that Lord Krishna teachings nowadays are very relevant. If you want to peaceful, calmful life, then you can't avoid the teachings of the Lord Krishna. This era is not to to follow the teachings of the Lord Ram. I mean, the Lord Rama teachings, regardless of the peace, we should be very tolerant. But in this day and age, you can't be so tolerant. You have to give the response in the way other people is, like giving response to you. So the teachings of the
Mm.
Lord Krishna is, I would say, the
Mm.
need of the hour.
But some people who are just, watching, I don't know what kind of stuff they are watching. And after watching that, they are, they have some aggressive nature. And after that,
Mm.
they are doing some, heinous crime also. I think these
Yes,
kind of
but
people also listen some, spiritual things so they can understand what is right and what is not good for their life.
yes, you can say like that. But I don't. It's not about your teaching. It's about your upbringing, your mindset, like which kind of family you are. I have seen a lot of the people. They are the good. Still, there. If you look at their, the behavior, they behave like just like so bad guy. So it's not about that. Education, the thoughts depend upon their upbringing, their family backgrounds. Even a lot of the people, they have very good family background. Still, they behave so badly. So how can you say that? I think some better social media has changed the people perspective to think about the thing.
Mm. Mm. So how can they understand what is right for them, what is not good for their family? Because there are lot of stuffs on the social media.
Right.
Sometimes like
Yeah.
some people are posting some stories. That time we are watching only one side of that story and we are judging. Oh, that person is culprit. That they are not good. But when they are posting some next story, that time we can understand whole scenario
So it is
because
not the fault of
every coin has two faces.
right, right. But yes, if there is every coin has the thing, so we need to understand one thing very clear. Why are you uploading the one story? Just upload the same story on the same time. Like I mean, a lot of the people they try to first of all they will provoke you, and after that they will say no, this is not the right thing, and I have the second version of that story. If you have the something, so upload, just show the both version. What is your point of view, what was the other point of view? So this is the trick of the peoples nowadays, just to gain the fan, sought after. They just
Hmm.
upload the one kind of the content. After that, there is a backlash. So they say, this is not the real story. The real story is that. So this is the I think
Hmm.
like fun
So how
to
did you
get the
start your day every day? What is your routine?
my daily routine.
Hmm.
It's a start with praying, chanting Lord Krishna bhajan. I mean, the mantra, Gayatri mantra. Totally Sanatan Dharma is the routine.
Okay. And after
Yes.
that, you are reading
Just
any newspaper, watching any news.
yes, I do. But I do the all of these things after 10 a.m. When I have the time for having my food. So that time I
Hmm.
do. I read the newspaper. I watch videos, English content regardless of videos, and that time in that small span I also try to have the conversation. But nowadays the conversation is not getting so healthy because we are not getting the videos. Even me too. I had a yesterday one conversation. I couldn't get the recording of that. It's going to be very
Hmm.
challenging. Uh, and a lot
Hmm.
of the people even on the Skype they are also complaining about not getting the recording. So there is fluctuations when it comes to having practice.
Hmm. Because in the May month it will be stopped and they are transferring your old data on the team application. Maybe this is the reason for the glitch.
Yes, yes, you are right. But what we can do?
Hmm.
Someone asked me that what we should do. Should we dance? I said, okay, yes, we should dance. I do the dance on the daily basis because
Yes,
ultimately
when
we
we
don't
are
have any.
doing dance, we feel very happy. And sometimes we can reduce our stress also.
Yes, we can go for the running when come to the stress because a lot of the people,
Hmm.
if you see the main reason for their anxiety, their underconfidence, so somewhere, their mindset change when we do the yoga, dancing, like meditation, so all of these things. But when we come to the Skype, so it's not like that. We don't have
Hmm.
anything we can handle. There was one people he was saying that we should raise our voice on the Twitter. I was totally surprised and that's what we can do. Can we raise our voice on the Twitter? What we will do
Hmm.
there?
We can tell our problem with the concerned person. If you are fortunate, they will, they will read your all post, and after that, they will give you proper reply. Like there was one problem in the in airlines, Air India. Okay, there were an old lady. They had not treated, in a good way. So that old lady was injured. So their family posted whole incident on the Twitter and tagged the concerned person. After that, they had taken some, step regarding this matter.
Yes, you are right. But what you can do when there is a fixed date of closing of something, so in that context you don't have any right to say anything. Say so they have given
Hmm.
the even we don't have any right because we are using it free of cost. So what we can do? Are we paying something? Nothing. So we don't have any particular you can say entitlement that we will complain there. We just can enjoy if there is any stuff the free of cost.
But I think after some days, maybe they will edit this recording feature on team application.
Yes, I was also getting the same thing from so many other learners. They also mentioning about this that maybe in the upcoming time, somewhere down the line,
Hmm.
we will get that.
Because all the features are same, just like Skype. So maybe in some weeks they will edit this feature. They will add this feature.
Yes, true. Because the
Hmm.
Skype is owned by Microsoft and TeamApp is also owned by the Microsoft and the features are as you mentioned very same. So most probably that they will add something. We should
Because
wait.
when there was TikTok in India, that time on the Instagram there was no feature of reel, and after ban they add this feature reel on Instagram application. Maybe they will edit this feature.
Yes, we are hoping and
Yes,
I
we
think
should have some hope. We should have some patience.
hmm, which we are keeping on
Because in the
because
review section, you can give your review on that application that I need a recording feature also. Maybe they will
uh,
add.
yes, I think this is something very good when they are asking for the feedback. because
Yes, you can give the feedback on the Play Store where you can find this application, and in the review you can write your feedback.
that's nice thing because when we will complain, when we will request for something,
Hmm.
then we will get
Hmm.
out of that. But
If
we
they
are
are
just
getting number of people are saying for recording option, maybe they will give as soon as possible.
Hmm. But this app is just only on the very nascent stage, just on the primary stage. So we don't have any idea about it. Like maybe that they are developing
Actually,
it.
this is 4 years old or 5 years old, but now it is totally full of limelight because Skype is going to stop. That is the reason now everybody know. Okay, there is one application, team application, but it was I think 4 years ago, 5 years ago, it was started
Oh, I
because
don't know.
I was searching some videos that time. 4 year old video, 5 year old videos of team application I watched. How can we operate team application? So I can say it is not new application, but now it is full of limelight because
Right,
it is replacing Skype application. That is the reason.
right. But one thing is very much clear. There is no substitute of Skype. The features, the kind of the facilities are there on the Skype. It's not going to be very same which we are using right now in Team app. It's not going to be happen.
There is only one thing, we should have some patience.
Yes, otherwise we don't have anything.
Because we are not developer, we are not
Right.
developer. Their team is working.
Right. So do you really think that India should also develop such a kind of the apps? Because most of the apps, if you look at the Zoom app, Skype, and Microsoft app,
Hmm.
these are from the foreigners, particularly the USA. Should India also develop such a apps?
Yes, India should also develop their own applications. But I don't know why they are not, developing. And if they are developed some application, they are not so much their feedback is not so good. I observed they are
Yes,
not working properly.
India have developed so many apps. Astrolock app, they are just talking about the your futures, but they can't develop the such apps where we can elevate our career, something like that. We are developing such apps which are totally nonsense, which we should not even develop. Look at the USA and other countries. They are actually developing such a app which are valuing for the everyone. But in India, we are not developing such apps.
Because our country is highly populated country. There are so
Yes,
many,
but
already problems, and every day we are facing. If we are getting good, if they are creating a good application, definitely we will go. If they are not creating good application, there are so many, glitches also. Then why people will, download that app? Like when TikTok was banned, when TikTok was banned, there are so many Indian applications that time in the market, like Chingari application, some other application where you can make your, singing, dancing reels. But that their work was not up to the mark. That is the reason they were not, they were not getting so much popularity. And after that, Instagram has given this new facility making reels.
yes, but it's not like the valid reason that we are so popular, so we should not develop such apps. Just
I think you should write one letter and you should, send to Prime Minister office. And you can
yes, will
also write
consider.
your all these things, all your, concern. And then you should tag Ministry of, Health, sorry, Ministry of Indian Ministry. There are so many, ministry. Then you can choose, and after that you can tag.
Yes,
Maybe
I will tag.
someone will read your whole article.
Yes, maybe possibly I would write to the you know electronic ministry in the future.
Yes. So I think X is a good way. Application X is a good way where you can write your problems, and after that you can tag so many people.
Yes, I can say, but because we don't have any option, any other option.
You can
So
tag
just
PMO, you can tag Internal Affairs Minister, you know.
right, you're right. You
Mm.
are getting
Yes, yes.
so
So
easy.
nowadays, what are you doing? Because it's the summer days, almost summer is started.
And not for students like those who are preparing for the government jobs. For them, it's not the summer days.
Okay, you are
Uh,
aspirant, so please tell me your day routine of your or your study routine.
I just to mention you in the beginning. Uh, get up in the early mornings, running, following Sanatan, the practices, chanting, something like that, studying, and then having the food at the 10, 11, a.m. Then doing the practicing this time. The cycle is, going on. Just
Hmm.
hoping for the best.
For GK, how you are preparing? How are you preparing for GK?
A lot of the books are there in the market. My books are very different.
Apart from books.
I read the two newspaper, um, Indian Express, The Hindu, and I watch some podcast. Podcast not for the my GK, I just for the gaining the perspective, like critical perspective about the things. And I also sometimes search on the net. I mean, on the net. I follow some YouTubers. I mean, YouTuber in the sense those who are in this field, not the every YouTubers. So yes, I watch their videos, like 10 minutes videos, 5 minutes videos. They give gist of any particulars things which whatever things happen. I believe that somewhere the newspaper is very helpful for any aspirant, not just about gaining the GK, about the knowledge, GK knowledge, just for every perspective, what's happening in our country. So even being a
Hmm.
aware citizen of this country, it's our responsibility to be aware about what's happening in our country, not just country, in our neighboring country.
Hmm. For up to date, we should, hear some news and we
Right.
should read
Right.
some newspaper.
Yes, everyone. Do you also have the hobby to read the newspaper?
Yes, I also have this hobby, but nowadays I'm very busy. That is the reason I'm not reading any news. But yes, like I'm using some application and it is in my mobile where I'm, reading some articles and always watching. There is one channel, Times Now.
Times Now na Bharat.
No, no, it's only Times Now. There is anchor Navita Kumar. I always watch her show.
Yes, I also watch most of the time. I guess Times Now na Bharat is the same company is owned by the same person.
Hmm.
Yes,
Yes.
I also watch that. It's a good thing
Hmm.
actually. Watching
And
all
second
of this.
channel is BBC. And second channel is BBC. It is also good channel we can watch.
Good channel. Not up to the mark. Totally biased towards their own country, criticizing India at every point.
It's all up to us how we are, taking their news.
Yes, you
Hmm.
can say. I mean, your
Okay,
perspective
now
is
I think we should wrap up this session. Okay.